His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa deputized his personal representative, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, to attend the celebration of the 200th anniversary of the Hindu temple in the Kingdom of Bahrain. In the presence of His Royal Highness the Duke of York, Prince Andrew, the Shura Council Chairman Ali bin Saleh Al Saleh, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs Sheikh Khalid bin Ahmed bin Muhammad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Justice, Islamic Affairs and Endowments Sheikh Khalid bin Ali Al Khalifa, ambassador and senior officials, organized by the King Hamad Global Center for Peaceful Coexistence and This is Bahrain. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah conveyed the greetings and appreciation of His Majesty the King to all the participants in the ceremony, affirming His Majesty's pride in their role in the development of Bahrain in various fields. His Highness commended holding the celebration, which reflects the depth of ties and friendly relations between Bahrain and India, and Bahrain's status in the region as a country of peace, tolerance and pluralism of religions and cultures. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah praised the warm reception and the participation of senior officials and religious figures from brotherly and friendly countries, those who maintain the temple and the foreign communities. His Highness affirmed that in the kingdom, in the prosperous era of His Majesty the King, it will remain a country of development, civilizations, religion and cultures. He expressed pride in the role of the Board of Directors of King Hamad Global Center, This is Bahrain, and foreign communities in supporting Bahrain's status at the international level through its efforts and contributions in promoting the good image of Bahrain and the development it witnesses. His Highness toured the temple and hailed the efforts of those who maintain it and the organization of the celebration. He also commended achieving humanitarian goals to promote the values of peace and tolerance within the framework of coexistence.
This is an auspicious day for Bahrain. This is an example that's been here for 200 years of existence, the Hindu temple in Bahrain. It's an example of many examples that go with thousands of years in our relationship with India, with the Indus Valley, with Mesopotamia, with the rest of the world. All the people from around us come and live with us here, and they are part of our fabric.
You know, we are living in 21st century, and I believe that this century can be more humane, better for living together in peace. But we need to fight three allies of evil which are very efficient and very present, very cheap. These are ignorance, mentioned here, but also indifference and fear. If we don't know, if we don't care, and if we are scared to say something, to do something on behalf of voiceless or defenseless people. If majority in Bahrain, if majority in our countries is able to stand up and do something, say something, care for the others, I think we can make this century more humane.
The King of Bahrain and the government of Bahrain, that we can practice our religion openly, and the permission of the temple is just heart-touching. And you could see how the people of our community, you can see the happiness in their heart which is shown in their face when they can celebrate all the festivals out here away from India. They are so far away from India, but still they feel that we are in India. So I have no words to express the happiness which I see in their eyes.
His Majesty the King's representative for charity work and youth affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received officials from the Hindu temple Sri Krishna, which celebrates its 200th anniversary. His Highness affirmed that His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa's leadership set Bahrain into a model of religious coexistence, thanks to His Majesty's initiatives to promote peaceful coexistence and establish tolerance and dialogue among all religions, cultures, and civilizations at various levels. His Highness cited that Bahrain will remain the country of Renaissance, civilizations, religions, and culture during the era of His Majesty the King. During the meeting, His Highness expressed pride in witnessing this event, noting that Bahrain coexisted peacefully with different cultures and that it's considered a strategic meeting point for all nationalities. He noted that thousands of visitors celebrated the Holy Festival, one of many events held peacefully in Bahrain. His Highness noted that His Majesty the King is proud of the peace and efforts made to establish peaceful coexistence among people, which makes Bahrain an important global center for interfaith understanding and dialogue, stressing that the kingdom will maintain this approach under all circumstances, wishing that Bahrain's experiences set an example for the rest of the world. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad delivered the following speech.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it gives us a great pleasure to welcome you to this event to celebrate the 200-year anniversary of establishing the first Hindu temple in Bahrain and in the region. It gives me an honor now to invite Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa for his speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, it's my utmost pleasure on behalf of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa to welcome you here and to see such an esteemed gathering with such a rich diversity. I don't mean inside this majlis, but in our country as well. Honestly, we are proud, we are very lucky to be witnesses of our great, noble, wise ancestors, particularly speaking of His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Ahmed Al-Fatih, rahimahullah. 200 years ago, 1819, during his reign, he actually has ordered to build a small, moderate house in the heart of Manama and to be designated as a Shri Kisha Hindu's temple. 50 years later, in 1869, I hope my math was right, during the reign of His Highness, my great-grandfather, Sheikh Isa bin Ali Al Khalifa rahimahullah, ordered to expand the temple because of the rapidly growing needs of the faithful. But alhamdulillah, we had this ongoing for generations. Today as well, we see the same thing. The same temple, the oldest in the region, serving around 150,000 Hindus in Bahrain. And I'm not surprised. It doesn't surprise anyone here in Bahrain because at this moment, you know, this is not unusual thing in Bahrain. Bahrain is a civilization of 7,000 years plus. And during those 7,000 years plus, we all lived in prosperity. We all lived in peaceful coexistence. Bahrain, with the main reason of that, during all these past years, because it was a strategic partner to the world. It links the West to the East due to its geostrategic position. Bahrain as well has never hindered any other faiths and practices and worships. It has ever since been living in a peaceful coexistence. I mean, I can easily get drifted away speaking of Bahrain and the benefits that Bahrain has served the humanity. But again, you know, we all believe as Bahrainis in two things. The moment a foot touches the ground of Bahrain, you are considered a Bahraini, for sure. And the second thing is the moment, we always say that, the moment you drink the water of Bahrain, you never leave Bahrain. If you leave it physically, your heart and mind stays in Bahrain. The ambassadors know this. The ex-ambassadors definitely know this. The people who had contracts in Bahrain, short or long, the people who visited Bahrain, the people who came for a day, they will always be blessed, as we have heard the beautiful news of His Holiness being granted with a child today. So alhamdulillah, Bahrain, we say in Arabic, is mabruka, which is blessed by Allah. And it always remains in the minds Well, sorry, once again, I get carried away with Bahrain. Let's go back to with our subject. You know, a couple of days ago, we have celebrated, and thousands of Hindus and people have visited the temple celebrating Holi. Next month, just next month, Bahrain's many churches will be overflown by Christians. The month later, inshallah, we will have Ramadan and Eid al-Fitr. We are lucky to see this peaceful coexistence in Bahrain. And we are, in the name of His Majesty, King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, tell you how proud he is to see the success that has been done in Bahrain. It's not the government, it's not an order, it's by the people of Bahrain, it's by the expats whom are living in Bahrain. Those are the ones whom are the real enablers and the ones who contributed to make Bahrain continue this peace. So once again, you know, it really saddens me, especially in this troubled world, to see people can't live the way we live in Bahrain. But anyways, I hope the world sees Bahrain to learn from our humble experience, to learn from His Majesty, to learn from the people of Bahrain, to learn from our noble and wise ancestors, and to take it as an example. If they take 1% of it, I'm 100% sure the world is going to be a better place. Let me end my speech by quoting His Majesty. He said, "We sincerely believe ignorance is the enemy of peace. And so, we must learn from each other, love each other, and only by embracing and celebrating our differences will we be able to drive out of the pervasive darkness that threatens humanity and allow faith to illuminate our path to peace." Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
For his part, Priest Goswami Vishal expressed thanks and appreciation to His Majesty the King for his interest in all religions in Bahrain, especially the Hindu temple, and praised His Highness Sheikh Nasser's reception of the Hindu temple delegation. The priest praised Bahrain's celebration of the Hindu temple's 200th anniversary, affirming the interest of His Majesty the King and his continuous efforts in settling an example of peaceful coexistence. The Hindu temple officials presented a commemorative gift to His Highness Sheikh Nasser at the end of the meeting, thanking him for the warm welcome.
Well, it was a privilege really to be here for the celebration. It's remarkable that a Hindu temple should be right in the heart of Manama in an Islamic country, and it just reflects, I think, the hospitality of the Bahraini nation, kingdom, towards the faith communities.
My first visit to Bahrain, but as soon as I entered the temple, the atmosphere was just like India, and the happiness that I saw in the faces of the Vaishnavas in Bahrain, that is what we call the devotees, as named as Vaishnavas. They were enjoying, and I really thank His Majesty and his ancestors for giving the permission to practice our religion in open, and that's been 200 years now, and that's what we are celebrating.